when they're broiled in a GE. Tender, juicy, and the flavor. See that smile? Both the steak and the...
Ooh. Hello, everybody. I apologize to the anonymous tipper 2 hours ago. I got really distracted, and I did not answer your question, and I'm super sorry about that. If you're still around, I'd be delighted to. Well, I realize it's been a minute. You're asking about the System Shock shirt that I wear sometimes. I bought that from Night Dive Studios. They have a merch section, and since they're making the System Shock remake, so hopefully that made its way through. And I apologize again, especially if you're not even hearing this, which ironically makes the apology kind of meaningless. All right, God of War Ragnarok time. Oh baby, am I excited for this? Not only is it going to be a follow-up to one of my favorite games, but it's on a sweet PS5, so it's going to run at 60 FPS, and it's going to look awesome. So I can't wait. Rrr. Legit Shadow, hello. I am doing very well, thank you. Even better now that God of War Ragnarok's here. Ah! It's 9:04. Oh. Wait a while, then try again. Maybe I gotta turn this shit on. Alright, hold on a minute. I don't want to dox myself. Let's see here. Well, I think I put it on another PS5. That's odd. Why would it? Okay, it's launching just fine. Interesting. I just had to put it on download play or whatever. That's actually really cool. I do like the accessibility options up front, and now even just choosing whether or not you want to get right to the game or if you want to go through the whole customization process. That's awesome. Absolutely frame rate. Thank you. They even show you? Ah! Oh, that's so good. They even show you what the different, like, volume levels mean. Yeah. What a great way to, like, express what, like, audio compression means. Oh, yeah. No, he's so sad. He's sad. Sad dad. If the early 90s were the era of sad dad movies, surely we're in the era of sad dad games. I guess, like, Last of Us kind of kicked it off. Is Sony really just the sad dad company? Yeah. Intro always reminds me of Sega meets Marvel. Yeah, it's all that stuff. It's all of it all swirled together. It's a bit ostentatious, but honestly, if anybody's earned it, Sony has. They've earned it more than, like, Marvel these days. Good, good. There's a nice little haptic in the controller when you're scrolling through the settings. Little thump, feels good. Little HD rumble. That's a wonderful icon. Ah, a little controller with the little guy. Oh, that's great. Oh yeah, I need to light the candle, and I need to. Is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Need to light this candle here. Why is there a candle there? It doesn't make sense. But also I have to We got to kick things off. Kick things off fresh. Ding. Counter's back to 0. Exactly, White Rabbit. Then let's get this candle going. We need heat in this cold temperature. Oh no. Oh no, I haven't charged my cattle prod. The battery's dead. Oh no. Oh no. Got a little more out of it. Still not enough. Is the candle how you keep track of time? No, it's just there for aesthetic. That's it. Oh, it's so close. I'll use it for aesthetic games. Yes! Okay, just took a few starts. I'm gonna plug this in before I forget. Oh, hey, Clippy! Thank you for the subs. Good to see you. Thing is wicked. It's cool, right? It's like a little taser. Okay, use this thing up. There we go. All these accessibility options are blowing my mind.
Screen.
It's exciting to think about all the people that'll get to experience this game because of all this. And just the like, not only having all the options, but even showing what they mean in visual and in text description. So it doesn't even really necessarily rely on being able to read. Or just like whatever works better for people. No, I haven't even started. Haven't scrolled all the way to the bottom of the accessibility menu yet. So, golly. That's just delightful. Subtitles on. Okay. All right. New game. Yeah. For those who want the game as difficult as possible, requiring godlike reflexes and strategy, give me God of War. This is only available from the start of a new game. This difficulty can be reduced mid-game, but not reselected. Enable auto item pickup. Why? I like hitting buttons to pick up items. Yes. Kratos is finally a wife guy. A little late, bud. What do games restrict you from changing the difficulty? Well, this game only restricts you from changing it back up to this difficulty. And that's just for completionist's sake. Otherwise, you could play the entire game on easy, click it up to the hardest difficulty right at the end, and finish it. But you can drop down. Not being able to change at all would be bad.
Hungry? What's next?
Home. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready.
Oh man. These graphics are nuts. You kind of like see the sagging and kind of more hollow skin. Like Kratos looks older. I don't know if they're just kind of like telegraphing his age more effectively with the increased graphics, but he's got like sunken eyes. He's got kind of like more hollow cheeks. Definitely the look of a man who's been living pretty hard. Going hard. I gotta like put it in frame here. Oh, you just started this last night, Zon? Get one of the retail copies? Flip the wick. I did not. I did not trim it. I'm a bad candle host. But I kind of like unwieldy flames. Ah, thanks for the love, Lemon Prophet. Yeah, thanks for the love.
Ready?
Huh. That's already like quite a bit more affectionate than they ever were in 2018. I just kind of noticed that really it was only the very end of the game when Kratos put his arm around Atreus in any kind of loving way. Oh yeah, okay, so it is Fimbulwinter. All right. Ooh. This is like the esteemed train segment, except it's dog sled, which is great.
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Atreus.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him.
I'm really enjoying looking at these dogs.
Hear that?
Yes.
They're so fluffy and spirited.
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready.
That was fast. Can't be too subdued, can we?
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
Oh,
There she is! Mother!
Jesus Christ already. Oh, man.
Got you! You gotta get away from her!
I'm trying.
Up there! What's she?
Yeah, I just like that the little puppers were like hopping over the things.
Coming down!
I can't, there's no way it can like start punishing you for not doing stuff right so early, so I'm just getting you used to moving left and right, you know? First it's look around, now it's move and look. Now it's hit one button at a time.
Losing my grip here!
It's just fascinating how like games have gotten so good and like surgical in the way that they onboard players onto just the mechanics of using a controller. Like really contrast that with a game I played recently that just did it all kinds of brutal and wrong. It was Final Fantasy 13.
Freya, we're not your enemy!
The game tutorialized you on like camera controls an hour into the game. Can I get a health bar?
Please don't make me do this!
I also just love games that blind you with so much bombast that you don't know that you're in a tutorial.
We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up.
And this is certainly one of those. Sometimes it's a lot of bombast, and then it like slows things down to tutorialize you, so you kind of like
I did not wish you to.
are willing to slow down and learn
Let
things.
it go. You saved her life.
I killed your son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah.
Like there's a ton of explosions, and then you fall into a cave
I
or
guess killing
something.
Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. The worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
Hey, Themistocles. Yeah, we're within the first 30 minutes. I've just done the part where they wow me senseless with some early action.
I got it.
Might have to make it Boy Atreus counter. Oh, does he calls him Atreus now?
I will get the deal.
Go on, girls.
He is. I've called him Atreus a few times now. Yeah, it might just be a humble death counter. I really didn't think they would continue that. Like for narrative purposes and also for meta reasons. Seems like good storylines and good pacing have been the markers of good games recently. Yeah, it's the craft of games has tightened way up in the last like 5 years. It was pretty loose and chaotic for a while, which made it pretty exciting. The games that nailed it or got close, like kind of stuck out. But now the level of expertise out there and just the know-how to make these kinds of products, it's getting to critical mass where like,
He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir.
yeah.
You okay, boy?
The team just doesn't have the same ring to it. Doesn't.
It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. What? Too big? There you go.
Not a chomp.
Good boy.
The time draws near.
Atreus said boy twice now.
Must prepare yourself.
Yeah, maybe that's the twist. Atreus is the one saying boy all the time.
For what?
He's got a little
He
tooth.
wants to live.
Look at his little toofies.
Dying.
You're a good boy.
I mean, it's good writing to have a sick dog at the beginning, but also it's such a tech flex. The animation and the hair.
But you can rest now. Okay?
Why is Fenrir dying? I'm gonna guess because the world is dying.
You can let go now. You have to let go.
Fimbulwinter is beginning, or deep into it. Oh, his little doggo lips.
Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna. Aethon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
Was the world already ending in the other game? It wasn't doing great, but Kratos kind of kicked off
Come,
the events that would lead to Ragnarok.
we train.
Kind of set a prophecy into motion by killing Baldur. Technically, that was actually set into motion by Faye
It's the middle of...
because she had beef with the Norse gods. So,
Does not stop our enemies.
actually a pretty fun inversion of
Why?
God, like Kratos' original motivation.
What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will. Look. Can I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him?
Hey Prime, thanks for the sub. And also a Moozing Cow, thanks for the sub. So I need to put this out there. I apologize if I've missed any stream activity because my my activity feed is busted. But thank you. Hey Gammer Hayden. Game's great so far, but it's just started. I mean, it's
Well, I recognize that.
pretty crowd-pleasing opening. Like it's very like deliberately.
Tell me what went wrong.
It's like a little drama, a little action, returning characters, framing. Like it's like
Oh,
it's checking everything off effectively and efficiently.
how's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it. All right, brother. Good night then.
Ooh, that's some haptics. Felt like Kratos was sitting on my lap. Does look old. I think that's intentional. I think they're showing that, like, I mean, 2018's God of War made it pretty clear that he didn't like thrive on fighting like he used to, but now it seems like it's actively sapping something out of him. Or maybe living in this winter without Faye under the rigors of parenthood. Yeah. Have taken their toll. That was awesome. Or was that his Greek wife? That That's a sick transition.
Kratos?
No, okay. Did Greek wife even have a name?
Are you joining me?
No, you never see her in 2018. So, face reveal.
You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
This is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles.
This is the forest from beginning of 2018, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's exactly the same.
Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided.
Oh, she's gonna teach him how to not be a dick.
Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
His original wife was named Lysandra, and they had a daughter named Calliope. Well, at least they had names, I guess. That would be, I mean, that's kind of interesting. They're already teeing up a sort of philosophical difference in how, like, the desire to proact for the common good as opposed to react out of defensiveness is already the conflict they've teed up between Kratos and his son. So it makes sense that he would be sensitive about those topics because it reminds him of his wife. Love it.
Gonna make me pick that one up?
Although, I don't know, this depiction of Faye just makes me think of the civics teacher from Trigger Warning, the novel. And then also, Arlene from the Doom novels. He said boy. Maybe it should have been a boy for anyone but Kratos. Maybe that should have been the rule.
This way.
Faye.
Oh, Warlf.
Faye. Faye.
I was gonna say Arlene, yeah. I mean...
Time is running out, my love. And there is much.
Oh, this is how she's gonna communicate with him?
Mother!
Brother?
Urukai. That was awesome. Yeah.
Atreus.
Kratos kind of falls directly in a particular, like,
Came back from burying the wolf.
demographic thing, especially now that he's in Norse land.
It cannot be far.
Wait, it's the same. Yeah, I guess there's no reason they couldn't just go back and live there. The people who knew they lived there died. So yeah, I guess for some reason I thought they would have to move. This, I guess this is still from the perspective of Atreus. Hey, it's been too long since Faye left us and we spread her ashes from the highest peak in Jotunheim. Maybe this is Kratos talking. A journey she planned, one that neither of us was ready for. I dream of her in simpler times when being together was enough. My duty now lies solely with our son. Oh, it is Kratos talking. Ooh, that was weird. It is Kratos talking. Huh. When has Kratos been journaling? So much that I do not understand. Or have so many questions. I see glimmers of her and Atreus, but they make me smile, but I am left with those same questions as I try to guide him along his path. He is focused on who he will become, and while it becomes difficult to keep him close, I'm grateful I can continue this journey with him for now. Cool. Poor Fenrir. The wolf Fenrir has been in decline for some time now. Atreus cares for the animal deeply and has not been able to accept that he is dying. In the past, I would have told him to close his heart to this loss, but he's already endured so much. I see the compassion in his heart, and I'm proud of the man he's growing into. But I must keep him focused if he is ready to, if he is to be ready for more dark days ahead. It's actually kind of interesting that these are from the perspective of Kratos. Usually when you have a character like Kratos, like a kind of like, he wasn't always as deep as, or as filled out as he was in 2018. So it's like, usually you don't do a ton of exposition from the perspective of the main character because they're also a self-insert for the player. But kind of interesting that I think it also reflects, like we've already seen this game demonstrate that Kratos has softened a lot. So I think that, I think it actually stands to reason that he might actually write out how he feels now and what he thinks about things. Chat, so I'm not too deep in the game at all. I've only been playing for like 20 minutes, so I just did the like intro cutscenes and stuff. Yeah, Karkar. He was passionate enough to fight for his family through 3 games. Well, he was getting revenge. That's not the same. But yes, you can interpret personality traits in reverse from what he does in the games. But certainly 2018 had much more scripted depth and breadth to his character. So to have like actual, like, basically you get his perspective on all the other characters in the story, which is kind of surprising, which is cool. It reminds me of Arthur Morgan's journal. Gosh, I want to say like 3/4 of Arthur's character was actually in his journal because he didn't really talk about his feelings or his thoughts very much, but they all went in his diary. I don't think this is going to be quite like that, but anyway, it's Becky and Svana. Not long ago, we rescued a pack of wolves from raiders on the Lake of Nine. Despite my warnings, Atreus decided to name them. Having these two pull the sled has made transportation significantly easier. Yeah, he's going to be very like prim with all of his descriptions, I'm sure. Mimir has lived with us since our return from Jotunheim. I have known few I would call friend, and brother fewer still, but have come to rely on the wisdom and counsel of the smartest man alive. Also, he is compact and does not consume precious resources. Yeah. Freya continues to pursue us, seeking revenge for the death of her son Baldur. I do not wish to fight her. She was a friend, but I will defend myself if she forces my hand. I do not see a peaceful resolution to our situation. Oh, Baldur, I do not regret Baldur's death. Had I allowed him to kill Freya, he would not have abandoned his pursuit. His fate would have been the same. I do not expect Freya to accept what has happened as necessary. He will likely pursue us until one of us is dead. And Magni and Modi, excuse me. The sons of Thor also pursued us on our journey. Magni was strong but arrogant until his last breath. Modi proved himself a coward, but I pitied him in his last moments. There seems to be little forgiveness among the Aesir gods, and I expect that we have yet to suffer the consequences of the blood we spilled. Yep. It is a sequel after all. Gosh. It would be a bit much if this were also kind of like... Oh, it's good that they spell it all out. Yeah, lowers power level by 1. It took me a while to figure out what that actually meant. All right. Journal unlocked. So rad.
Baldur's chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it.
Baldur's chasm?
You suppose he took a shortcut through the realm between realms?
No, the stones have not moved.
You don't suppose he was training? In the middle of the night.
I suggested as much.
Did you? What on earth for?
He was grieving.
Oh, Kratos. I know you're trying.
Perhaps you should do push-ups. There. When I am feeling upset,
Let's see.
I smash
Tracks
rocks.
heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying. Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
Mimir's like Kratos' Jiminy Cricket.
Locked.
Aye.
He crawled through here.
Ooh, tactics.
You seem troubled in your sleep. Even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
The bad old days? In Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Ooh. Environments are crisp.
Use your words, brother.
Truck stop here.
And we're not alone.
All right. Is it gonna be a deathless playthrough? Maybe it is.
On your right!
Few humans are left in the wild woods these days. Those who survive have either stashed themselves away in the warmest places they can find, or should they choose not to hide, have only fended off the cold by transmogrifying their Phlygia, their guardian spirit. As part of their soul, takes the traits of an animal, allowing them to adapt to Midgard's unforgiving climate. As of late, the various remaining raiders around the wild woods seem hell-bent on murdering the lot of us. The protection stave keeps interlopers at bay, but every hunting trip beyond its borders inevitably results in encountering a scouting party or two. Hey, what's up, Step Drew? How you doing? Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, they still do that thing. All right. Everything's just a little bit slower than I'm expecting. Fuck. Oh, okay. First death. Yeah, those timings are a little interesting. Oh no, I don't think the timing's different because of the visuals or anything.
Use your words, brother.
The track stop here.
And we're not alone.
You can take, well, from these enemies at least, you can take a decent amount of hits, it feels like. I seem to remember, like, Gimme God of War. I don't have anything yet. Yeah, I'm sure the combat will speed up. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not disappointed by any stretch. I'm just kind of surprised that I took like 5 hits without dying. Wait, Can you only parry? I think you can only parry from the front.
Raider on the left! Behind you, watch out! What? Raiders.
We should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stave.
Trips. I'm playing on Gimme God of War. The hardest difficulty. And I can already see the aggressiveness. Like that was something that I remember from 2018. Just there's no like enemies don't just sit there ever. They're always either moving or attacking. Always.
Well,
And that pace can get
Stave
relentless.
is broken.
explains our trespassers. What happened here?
Yeah. Jeez. The hits take massive chunks out of your health bar too.
Mauled.
Not the worst yet, but I'm sure it'll get much worse.
Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him.
Oh no, decisions. I feel like you could do a whole like mental profile breakdown of who chooses which path. Hold on a second. Right, we got to do it. Interactivity at its finest. Sonic or God of War difficulty? Which one was challenging? I mean, Sonic's pretty easy. Sonic wasn't super challenging. Not yet anyway, from what I played. Sonic games, however, can be pretty messy. Oh, while we're waiting for the votes to finish up, let me plug the stream sponsor yet again, Capital One. Oh, we're up to 41. That's fucking awesome. Pardon my French. Thank you, Capital One, for sponsoring the stream. Capital One's putting up a ton of giveaways, and the only thing that you got to do to both be entered in the giveaway and also increase the value of the giveaways is to install the Capital One shopping app, which you can. Oh, Left has taken it. With some channel points burned in the process. Well done. Yes, if you click on the link, it'll basically ask you for your Twitch name and then an email. That's how you enter. And then everyone that uses my link to download the app will contribute to our total goal. And if it gets over certain cutoffs, then we get cool stuff. Like a Steam Deck, a 3080 Ti. So it's free to enter, and by entering, you increase the value of giveaways for everybody. It's a pretty cool setup.
Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can clear the way.
Yes, Left has gotten it, so we went left. That's all there is to do, is to just go left.
Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
Oh, you've been getting ads for it? James, I'm glad you waited, because yeah. It means awesome gifts for the community, and it helps me out too. So there's... Actually, I haven't installed it for myself yet. I'm
Took a little damage, but I can make it.
Glad to hear that, Fisto. If anybody can take a little damage and make it, it's Fisto. How long or often does the Capital One counter update? They said it updates about every hour, so I'll check it in an hour. But yeah, the first goal I think is 75. Hold on, let me check. I have my PS5 hooked up, otherwise I could put up a nice little graphic they made. I mean, I can link it in chat. It's got all the got all the goodies on it. Oh, 100, yeah, thank you. So yeah, at 100, that unlocks a Steam Deck. It's going out to anybody. At 250, at 3080 Ti. And then above that, it's just top-of-the-line gaming rigs. The top at 750, if we can get there. That's a 4090 equipped gaming PC. It's better than it's better than anything I have. So if you want a PC better than the quintessential gamer, better than this guy who just spent like 6 hours getting this new PC up and running that I'm not even using because I'm playing on PS5 right now.
I'm skeptical by nature.
Anyway.
Though we have seen things that defy explanation.
And it saves you money. It's free, it saves you money.
Smartest man
Win-win.
alive.
Win-win-win-win-win.
No bloody idea.
Question, donation from Twitch or TikTok better? Oh, well, thank you for the 20 stars. But it's a fascinating question because I really don't know how much 20 stars is worth, Chatzo. So I would say Twitch just because Twitch is so much more transparent. So on TikTok, you buy presents with coins. Those coins for me, they convert those into diamonds, and then I convert diamonds into currency. So there's like 2 points of exchange where they don't tell you what the exchange rate is, and it could probably change, and it probably does. So yeah, TikTok is just it's a little uncomfortable from like a content creator standpoint because they don't tell you shit about how it works or how they intend for you to make any money. It's all just very, very fuzzy, and all that fuzz is kind of in ByteDance's favor. So yeah, sounds like a gotcha nightmare. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, so anyway, that's TikTok. But I mean, whatever. The ultimate answer is whatever. I don't think by just playing a game and being well elocuted, I have any right to, dictate how anyone decides to like throw a tip my way. So whatever, man, that's the last thing I would ever want to do. So whatever, if it works for you, it works for me. That's kind of why I stream on TikTok. Yeah, I forgot about the finishers. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Damn it.
Oh, I felt that one, brother.
Thought I heard one behind me, but maybe not. Oh, it's like the sound of the shield clanking. Anyway. I just appreciate people watching. You mean you're not a streamer like Ninja who complains about not reading comments from donos under a certain amount? Well, Let's not imply that that's a bad call from Ninja's perspective, because God knows he gets 1 million donations. Here we go. No. Oh no. Oh. I chopped an entire chunk off him. You didn't have a chunk to give. But I carved it off of him. Here's the thing, King Saren. Here's the thing that I don't really tell people much. I have an automatic thingy. I developed a thingy where all the amounts on my stream are actually like automatically divided by 100. And anything that like falls below that, if it's not $100 basically, I don't even acknowledge it because it doesn't show up at all. But this way I look like a good guy, right? I look like I'm not like Ninja, right? In that one particular way. I'm like him in basically every other way though. But yeah, I think it's a pretty smart marketing move, really. And then yeah, everything else just gets completely ignored. Just like I actually have a whole thing where it gets printed out and then it goes right into a shredder, and then the shreddy bits go right into an incinerator. Because I thought it would be funny.
Right. Where's that trail gone?
As long as you don't see your viewers as customers, I'm good. Yeah, I've never really put it that way. I mean, I guess if you want to get real transactional about it, my product is smooth video game vibes, and you pay for it with your time and attention, and then I can wring a little extra money out of that by telling you to install a Capital One shopping app. But I always, in my stream at least, and just in general, the way I've always conducted myself, even when we're like working retail, is I don't know, I don't really like do too many sales pitches. I just explain why I think something's cool, and if that works, it works. But I don't know. I'm not big enough to I guess think about viewers like customers. Monetizing my active, engaged viewer base. Trying to drive up my revenue per viewer. Got to get more people going to Lawrence.corp. Signing up for the Triple Diamond Lawrence plan. I need those monthly subscriptions on my Gaming Excellence newsletter. Oh shit. That was sick. Most raiders favor the strength and pride of the stag for their phlegia. I feel like there's got to be a cool way to say that. Hold on. F-L-Y-G-J-A. Here we go. All right, chill out.
Filja.
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 Filja. Okay. Oh wait, no. The two comments on this from a year ago say the J makes a Y, not a J sound. So, Filja, or is it Fil? Yeah, Filja. Okay. Filja tank. Filja. All right, Filja. Got it. Scouts favor the owl for its sharp eyes and sharper talons. They often claim to be to peer through the eyes of Midgard's owls. It strikes me as boastful havers. Huh? Boastful havers? I don't know that word. Oh, Scottish. Talk foolishly, babble. Haverin. It made me think of the Proclaimers. Haverin. That's the only ever time I've heard that word. Steph hates that song. Which is fun because it's still in our universe sometimes. Just kind of pops out sometimes. They favor ranged attacks and are deadly accurate with their slings. Oh, okay. We got range now. Okay, that's why it died so quickly. Oh no! You can freeze and shatter. Sort of? What? Darn it. The stun meter is like exactly as long as the life meter.
They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me.
Does Kratos get cold? Can he feel it? Maybe. It seems like he's been subject to such extreme living conditions that anything in a normal survivable band just doesn't really land anymore with him. Just been deadened to everything. He's insulated by ashes.
The trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in.
Attachment. Okay. All right. Good. Skills. Oh, that's neat. They level up individually through use now? Skill labor. Oh, that's awesome. I feel like that's a really good way to bait people into using a lot of the moves they just may not bother to. Like, I feel like a lot of people in these games, they either button mash or they get like the one or the two combos that work and they ride those through the game. Putting a little meter on stuff and promising a level up, I think is a good way to hook into people's brains and be like, hey, use this more. Maybe if you use it more, you'll find out what it's for. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be quiet. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I can punch through a mountain, dog. Hey, Bongo, thanks for the sub. A day of days for gaming? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you what a gaming day it's been. So last night, I finally got my PC parts all in a row. And I started working on my PC. Upgrading and swapping out the parts. I'm on an Intel now. I gotta update my stream description though.
No.
What happened to the Blades of Chaos? Good question. They haven't really addressed that yet. I mean, at the end of 2018, he seemed pretty cool with like putting them down. So I could see him burying them again. Maybe without as much baggage this time. Yes, today's gaming day. I spent the first 4 hours today troubleshooting this awesome PC. Yeah, Threadripper gone. Now Intel Core i5 is my best friend. Oh, they were hanging in the opening scene. Okay. Must have missed them. There was not a PC Tinker stream. I didn't do it on stream. That ended up being a good cause, or that ended up being a good call. Because I'm pretty sure the BIOS on the motherboard that shipped with it was just not compatible with the CPU that I put in there. And that could have been horrible. Troubleshooting that kind of stuff is a nightmare because you have so little to work with. Luckily, magically, somehow, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog / God of War Ragnarok miracle. I was actually able to flash the BIOS from the USB port when the PC was off. I was able to actually do a USB BIOS flash. But that itself took a couple of hours and didn't work the first time, and just a whole nightmare of a situation. So anyway, got that set up, got Windows 10 installed. I think I might even install Windows 11. I'm feeling fresh and powerful. Is 11 any good? I don't know. I've stayed away from it just because, you know, the first year of Windows is usually not ideal for gaming. They get that stuff ironed out, or at least the community does. And I haven't read a ton about severe compatibility issues with 11. Just like maybe some weird stutters here and there.
Leads deeper in.
What was holding me back is I just had a ton of what seemed to be very difficult to configure software. Before, the Fallout New Vegas install was not something I wanted to try to replicate, so that's why I was happy to finish that game up. I got Breath of the Wild installed already, got my save file all imported. So yes, I've upgraded my PC today. It's flying now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and brilliant. I even got a tiny little overclock on there, so feeling good about that. I might roll that back depending, but we'll see. Tried Windows 11. It wasn't compatible with my Asus overclocking, so I had to downgrade to 10 when I got my new rig. Okay. Yeah, there's a... Well, my PC overclocks in the BIOS. But yeah, if you're using a Windows driver...
Someone got in the bear's way.
Then I could see how that would not be good. Yeah, and I play a lot of older stuff, so it would be extra tragic if,
That one's got a sling. Look out, brother.
I wonder what the... Oh, okay. But yeah, then was blessed to produce an episode of Inside Games. So spent the morning tinkering with PC stuff, getting it all set up, getting Windows installed. Downloading 3D Mark, watching the bits fly. collaborated on a script with the legendary Brian Garr about PlayStation VR 2. It rained in LA, like really rained for a little bit. Sprint off a ledge. Oh shit! Awesome. Yo, is that some verticality? We Doom Eternal all of a sudden?
Atreus, are you here?
Yeah, I turned on XMP. XMP and then like a 10% overclock. Could probably go a little bit higher, but I don't want to push it. I just want stability. I want stability. I want fewer, faster cores, and that's what I've got so far. So. Oh, and then yeah, the other little blip, the other gaming day miracle was that I was actually able to load Windows drivers for the RAID array that I have in Windows installed. That can be a headache sometimes. But luckily, I got the right drivers off the website, loaded them up. It actually found the USB drive, and somehow
The trail leads back out. We'll need our own way up to find it again.
I'm in the juice. Yeah? Yeah, it's eaten. Yeah, no, this game is great so far. The combat feels great. It's good to be back. The performance is incredible. It looks amazing. This game has had like I had kind of talked about this a bit before. Games that had technical flexes in the intro to like kind of brag about their tech, their tools.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Definitely some of that in this game, which is just like
was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
just the best. And yeah, now that it's getting into some combat encounters, they've already added this like dropping mechanic, which is interesting. I'm wondering if there will be a way to quickly elevate during combat too. Like a Assassin's Creed like weighted rope or something that slings you up a level. And now I'm gonna get to beat up a bear. Yeah, Sonic Frontiers actually really interesting.
Found the bear, or he found us.
Fighting a bear. Kabong!
Oh, he seems angry.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, that was really smart. They make it so if you get stunned, you actually have time to. It actually lines up perfectly to counter the next one. They do you a real solid.
Oh, Jesus! Black bear!
Ooh, he got me. Chomp me up. Chomp me up a little bit. Oh, he got me again. Is that a cinematic chomp? Because there wasn't a prompt for that one. Yeah.
Oh, you've got to go, bear.
This is like a fucking Lou Ferrigno, man. You better huck this bear into space. It made me angry, clearly. Yeah, Bjorn's upset. Shit. The pause on that is so devious. Steph.
Oh my god, that was very stressful.
Brother, get up, brother.
God damn, it's hard to concentrate.
It was so sad.
Don't worry, they'll be back. Or he'll be back. Okay, there was a checkpoint. That's nice that you get a little. Oh yeah, I got another one of these. Yeah, Spartan Rage. Did you never play God of War? I guess that, you know, they're kind of gross games. Or they used to be. Now they're art. Because they're about sad dads.
Grab him! He's looking shaky,
Alright, I beat him up. Everyone, all the like rad teen dudes who grew up playing God of War got divorced. And now they get to play God of War 2018. Think about all their regrets. God of War dudes? Oh.
Atreus! Atreus! Atreus!
That's why they were seeding the Balyar. That
First, focus. Heal.
Trace is a furry. Filia.
What happened?
You do not remember.
No more bear fights. Not yet.
I prayed Fenrir.
Gotta wait for Atreus to get his teen rage back.
Not sure.
He made it halfway through a My Chemical Romance album and he had to just bear out.
And then I was angry.
Yeah, teens not being able to control their emotions. So they have this like...
I remember running.
You mean puberty? Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's so many like... There's so many stories about teens that like just can't control it, right? It's such a perfect analogy for being an adolescent.
I charged back?
It's kind of interesting because there's a much more literal approach that they could have done,
That had to be
which is Atreus just like raging out and just being like an angry young white dude.
Transformed you.
I think it's probably smart to have him go into bear mode so that they don't
I didn't know I could do that.
like make Atreus such a school shooter.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
One's got the blinks.
No.
You got him questioning himself. You got him blinking. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, the faces are real good. Definitely telegraphing a lot of, like, character. Atreus has grown much since our journey to Jotunheim. We have trained together, or we trained through winter upon winter with no summers between. He is strong, more capable, more adept in battle, and an excellent climber. He still has much to learn if he is to master his emotions with discipline. He remains distracted by thoughts of Loki and the destiny foretold by the giants. Whatever his mother people intend for him, whatever she intended, I will keep him safe and prepare him while I can. He's really softened up this game. Yeah, Loofbox. It's really nice. I was kind of hoping that they would continue that. Like he would continue sort of working on himself, which kind of leans into him writing the journals instead of just Atreus. I would have been really disappointed if they had come up with some kind of story conceit to just roll him back. Just being mad and smashing everything again.
So, are we going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah, are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
Oh. You got my package. Excellent. The plunger arrived in perfect condition. Delightful. Once I have financial stability, I'll get a glass case for it. If you do, please send that photo to me. I would actually like sending that along to the team. Oh yeah. Extra stun. Take time to recharge. Yep.
Good work, Father.
Wait. Need to get a sweet stun combo.
Another raider to the left!
Oh, her head popped off. Wow, it's weird to hear adult Atreus say Lista.
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trick of Fimbulwinter, perhaps? Seen my share.
It's Atreus Betrayus. Nice one, Pop-Tart. Oh, somebody was asking, oh, Unfriendly Earthling. I have not done a grounded playthrough yet. I've actually been trying to convince some people to play it with me. Maybe I can get Steph to play it with me. Maybe. And somebody was asking how it compares to God of War 2018. For me, its resolution and frame rate are so much better than they were on like even PS4 Pro. But I've been playing God of War 2018 on PC, and I would say it's like about that good. Maybe a little bit better than 2018 on PC, but man, 2018 on PC is a real finely crafted port. It is like top tier, top of the line. So they polished that game up real nice for PC. So it kind of makes sense that a PS5 version would be equivalent, maybe a little punched up. There's some effects that are nicer. There's some like softer lighting and like volumetric stuff going on. And a lot of the textures are real crisp. That's good to hear, Gonzo. Tennessee banned slavery. All right. Might as well. You know, might as well just... Why not? Give everyone a little spring in their step. What difficulty is this? This is, give me God of War.
I recognize where we are now.
The hardest difficulty. Although I have to take a little difficult pee. You know what I mean. I have to piss. I'll be right back. Okay, back at it. Actually, if you are currently watching on TikTok, I'm going to wrap things up there. If you'd like to continue watching God of War or win fabulous prizes, please join over on Twitch at Twitch/Sirlar. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you next time. I go live on TikTok often, so I'll probably be on there again soon enough. But the stream continues. Oh yes, the stream continues. On Twitch. Wait, I have to make sure that this ends though. Still moving some things around here. Okay. Gotta go to the side. You gotta go to the side. You gotta get that stuff.
Let's go home.
Oh. Things. Alright, fine. Are you trying some experiment with TikTok? Why not stream on YouTube too? Because that is explicitly not allowed. As a sort of tit for tat with some of the less enjoyable announcements that Twitch has done lately, they rolled back some of their partner streaming restrictions. So Twitch partners used to, yeah, Bongo's got the right of it. Playing by the rules, smarm face. Basically, if you're a Twitch partner, part of your partner agreement is that you're not allowed to simulcast on other platforms that I guess that Twitch would consider direct competitors, YouTube being one of them.
What's with all
However, this explicitly doesn't.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
Explicitly doesn't include TikTok because TikTok's not seen as a competitor for live stream content. At least not yet, maybe. So, essentially, the way it works is, theoretically, use TikTok as like a promotional aspect. Do TikTok streams get good responses compared to Twitch? No. Some have. But it's truly just exposure, which is kind of TikTok in general. There's no money in TikTok. So you're just trying to reach people and maybe get your stream in front of them and hopefully they like it enough to switch to a platform that's a much more robust, like Twitch. Also, just the way that TikTok works and the way it recommends streams, I'm never going to do well on TikTok. Only accidentally if if there's a wacky stream moment. Oh.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What can we do?
Maximum tragedy.
Nothing.
A neat lesson, though.
Course.
It's what we call a teachable moment. I've been debating streaming on Twitch versus YouTube. Not sure which side I want to start on. I would say I would say just starting is probably more important than fretting which one.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
Yeah, there's something a little creepy about. It's just weird. Like the amount of time that you have to volunteer to build anything on platforms. I guess it's to be expected with the amount of competition there is. Imagine if you lived in a world where there's only one streamer and it's you. No one has any choice. Every single person who watches a stream anywhere has to watch yours or nothing. I think that would be worse. That would be much worse than like, I don't know.
Incoming fire! Up above!
Ooh, oh, okay. We're doing that. Can I wonder if I can reflect? Yes, I can. Missed.
Yikes! Stay here, hard!
Oh boy. Yeah, I was wondering when he was going to show up again. No, auto aim. Whoa, I thought I was going to be able to run past him.
Brother, get up.
I mistook. My brain is so broken, I thought Atreus got fucked by a bear and had magical bear cubs. That was a passing thought of mine. Like Atreus had a real bender of a weekend. I mean, it's not too far out of the question with some of this lore. Sometimes Kratos could have sired a couple of bear cubs, and then he's like, "Oh my god, what did I do?" And Kratos is like, "Oh shit, this is gonna make Christmas real confusing." Yeah, had a secret bear family on the side. You're seeing somebody else, aren't you? I don't recognize that hair. Ooh! Atreus! Okay. Okay. Bong. What behind? Hey? What? Whoa! Okay, they can just kind of drop in from wherever. Interesting. Oh, shit.
Watch your left!
Shit.
Down!
Right flank! Fire behind you!
Vista!
I thought there was health over here. There you are. Candle cam's gone. Thank you.
It's been like this all night.
They must have been inside the stave when I fixed it.
The in claws are coming over. Ah! Jock! Jock Wheezy. Now that's a joke.
Sometimes I really wish Tyr's temple still worked so we could get out of Midgard.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here?
I actually have... Okay, so I've scripted it out in my head. I know how to do it. To, like, have a big sparkly star animation swoop through and reveal, like, the chatter of the stream. I wanna, like, have a gold star animation and then have, like, a little, like, spot on the screen for a random winner. That would have been it. And if I had made that by now, I would be using it. Anyway, just imagine it. That's good enough, right?
Hey, Svanna, you're not scared. You're a brave girl. Good. Brave girl. That's right.
He's good with them. No surprise, really.
Ooh,
Specky,
what are those sounds?
you okay? Just a little thunder.
Oh,
That's a good girl.
thunder, I guess.
Girl.
Atreus!
I'm just checking
To
on...
bed!
Yes, sir.
Maybe I should have stayed and watched. Perhaps endearing scenes could have happened had I not been in such a rush. But it makes sense that Kratos would be a little wound up right now. Fenrir dying fucking broke me. Yeah, it's as like emotionally exploitative as game narratives can be sometimes when they want to evoke certain emotions. Like there's not a whole lot of subtlety sometimes when games try to make you feel. I'm amazed that there hasn't been like a slow death of a pet yet. I mean, you know, that was
too eventful.
pretty air quotes good as far
It's
as
a bit like old times.
feelings and tender moments go.
Three of us navigating some hitherto.
The eyes like going blasting over. Oh my
Wow, since you
gosh.
joined us. If that's what you mean.
Ah, well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older.
Man, ain't that the truth? Now that's a sad dad sentiment right there. Discover whole new levels of tired.
Now have a proper rest, my brothers. things are always brighter in the morning.
That hunch, whoa, just deflating.
What was that?
The ball!
I mean, that's a really cool way to show, like, oh shit. To show he hasn't been sleeping, but also to do the, like, no camera cut flex. There were some jump cuts there, though.
Can I come in? I have meat. You would not find me good company. No. I'm sure we'll find lots to talk about.
That's a great shot.
Nice place.
Oh, come on. That's symbolism? The trays with the cups? Gosh. There's like symbolic characterization in almost every scene so far.
You could have told me before I poured. Why are you here? Just, being polite. You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person. If the moment calls for calm. I'd say the moment calls for calm. Yeah.
That Odin?
You know who I am?
Yeah, it's Odin.
Back before winter set in,
I do know who you
there
are.
were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones. But I think we all have a better idea of who we're dealing with. Now, what you did to his boys. Self-defense. Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kinda useless. But Baldur, he had value. He was my best tracker, my closer. Yeah, his mind was gone, sure. But he had his uses, and now he's gone because of you. You follow me? You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
What do you want?
How about peace? How does peace strike the esteemed, retired god of war? How about we just don't kill each other? How about you stay home, kick up your feet, seek no quarrel with me, and I'll have none with you. Of course, it means that that one has to stop his search for Tyr.
Yeah. We know what you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways are dead. He is dead. You understand? And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole. That's right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
Why should we believe a word out of you? What have your promises ever been worth?
There he is, my old partner in crime.
He's lost weight.
If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
What kind of wisdom is that? Can't the smartest head alive see past himself? See that we all want the same thing? All right. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my ex. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. That's really all you want, isn't it? So what do you say?
No.
Curtis doesn't deal with gods.
Don't take all day.
Ugh. Yeah, some mafia shit. He had the like jacket around his shoulders, like a Don. Yeah.
I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up.
That's so awesome.
That was for Baldur. Now show me this god killer I've heard so much about. How were you ever a god of war?
I did not seek that fight with your brother. I don't care.
You insult me holding back like this. You're fucking hopeless. You spit on my son's memories. I can't believe they lost to you.
You know my past.
The ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah.
Then you know what I'm capable of.
Show me! Now we got us a fight!
Nope. Wrong button. Damn it. Alright. No! Oosh. Oh, I've almost got Spartan Rage again. No! Ah! Okay, yeah. I thought that was gonna, thought that was supposed to get me. I was wondering if they were gonna give me, like, a magic pixel. Yeah, Thor's damage is pretty low. And you actually do a decent amount of... Shit, you need to roll backwards for that. Shit.
Stop holding back! You warmed up yet?
Yeah, these like timing windows are very, very intuitive, I have to admit. You miss one and you have like just enough time to hit the next one. So they're not getting really mean with the windows. They're actually like really, really generous with it at this stage. And like, it's the sort of thing where like, even if you get in shield stun, like if you take a yellow hit, as long as you're not mashing, there's usually plenty of time to like actually react to the next thing.
Stop holding back!
Gives you time to like be early and hold, as opposed to penalizing you for being early.
You should be better than this!
I should be. You're right. Nope. Ah. Got the timing on that.
Let me see the monster inside!
Darn it. I keep forgetting to roll back. Or I keep just not doing it. Yeah, that one's just a bit tricky. And it's like the perfect sampler platter of like perfectly like easily readable attacks, ones that have a bit of a delay, ones that require a different kind of roll. Ah, what am I thinking?
Let me see the monster inside! Stop holding back!
No! Alright. He drops a lot of health too, which helps.
You should be better than this!
Damn.
Now we're talking! That's for madness! Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old stiff. If you're not fighting dirty, you're not fighting, right?
Wow.
Nice try!
Was it a nice try? Oh, boink. Thought too early, I guess. Interesting, though. Interesting.
No way, my boy! Struck first! Good! Nice try!
That one especially is like perfectly timed after the roll.
This is the god that murdered the Pantheon because they hurt his feelings.
That's a pretty good call out. I want more mockery of old Kratos. I like that you can do environmental damage with those pillars. Yeah, it's cool. It's especially nice because I'm pretty sure you lock into invincibility when you start the animation, so you just kind of get free damage if he's in range. And it's cinematic, you know. That's what these boss fights are all about.
Fell to this. Show me who you are. Nice try. Your son struck first. Good. Wicked luck? Did my son die to blind fucking luck? Dumbass! You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me.
Did that mash hard enough? I didn't mash hard enough.
Oh no. I say when we're done.
Never mind. Love the game over fake out.
Till I see the real you. Get up!
Oh, wrong way.
This is the god that murdered a Pantheon because they hurt his feelings. That's all? You were finally showing this.
Ooh, shouldn't have eaten that one.
This is the man who faced down Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen.
Man, just like straight up calling out old game stuff. He's like kind of... I always love it when there's a character who can basically like give voice to the audience. Like ask the questions the audience is probably asking, acknowledging the things that the characters probably wouldn't. What is Kratos' whole backstory of why he must kill all the gods? Why is he a god killer? The gods tricked him into killing his own family after using him.
This is for Modi! You put him last, even in death. The fuck you
Yeah, the gods are dicks.
Modi sought us in fear of you. He died.
So he basically was like
Oh, we got a model.
the personification of all of the gods' pettiness and shittiness come back to haunt them and take out vengeance on them.
This feels
Ooh.
familiar.
That's awesome.
Don't matter.
Holy fuck. Lightning
I can
ice?
give a hot shit about your fatherly advice. I want to see the god of war. You started this. I will end it.
Ah,
Here's the love of the fight.
didn't see the red flash.
Let the god of war out. Let me see him.
Yeah, okay. Can't get away with that.
Clever won't beat me.
Yeah, that was helpful.
You will turn your son!
I can't do that one. I gotta stop doing that.
Who are you? Show me! Show me the killer of God!
Ugh. Speeding up. Oh, that got me. Oh, man. I thought for sure I got out of range of that.
I see why my sons fell to you. Even this lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, have plans for him.
Yes! Yes! Video game wobble mouth! Slow-mo Smith punch. Always the best. Also the score coming out, yeah. Very literally saying there's the God of War. But he's like asking what the audience wants to see, you know? Where's hardcore Kratos? Knocked a tooth out and he's like, ugh.
She didn't make it.
Kratos, it's Sindri and Brock. That was quite a fight. Can we?
Oh, now! Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no. I'll go get a gateway ready.
Come on then. Ain't a long walk.
Simply superb. In terms of spectacle, like, yeah, definitely delivered. Look at this. Look at this fucking amazing thing. What a great thing for gods to fight around. Freaking lightning ice? Lightning? Oh, that sounds bad. That sounds like a bolt that strikes your head and then bugs. Just bugs on your scalp. Dope. Dope as hell. I mean, like, the Baldur fight, especially with the unbroken camera angles in 2018, is so memorable. That was rad.
That hammer, right?
You have mentioned it.
I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening. Least it was good to see the axe hold her own. Kind of the point, after all.
Glad Brock and Sindri are back. Dope. Hopefully this game is just an increasing, like a progressing series of images that would be rad as hell spray painted on the side of a van. Or airbrushed. That's what we want. That's great. That's great. Climate. Maybe later.
All set. This'll get you home.
Man, this is perfect. This game's all frosty and frozen and icy, and it's starting to be winter. Well, in the northern hemisphere anyway. I love wintry games in winter.
One last thing there.
It doesn't seem to go the other way. I don't necessarily.
If you're at your door, then I reckon your protection stave's busted. Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talky fella.
I will not abandon my home.
Oh yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing, that's what. You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place in a pinch.
Yeah. Summer games in summer make it feel hotter. Yeah. Whereas, like, I'm already cold. I don't know. I feel like wearing a hoodie inside and playing games is just like pink comfy comfy cozy. Stretch time, is it? I could use a stretch. Actually, I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer tonight, but I will be back on the shit tomorrow. Afford another little gap so people can run out in front of me if they want to. But yeah, I got to get my gamer snoozes. I would stay up later, but I got some Inside Game stuff to wrap up tomorrow morning, so got to be on the clock for that. I'm wondering how many years until I have to get or to spring this up on my Steam Deck. I would say maybe 2 years. At least one. At least one. I don't know how hard Sony wants to try to pull money out of PC.
Are you hurt?
But they seem comfortable scaling it up pretty slowly.
What does he want?
To, pay for the roof. And he invited me to Asgard.
Oh.
Did he? I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
Oh, so now Kratos is going to lose him to the cool dad?
Good. Why were you searching for Tyr?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth from me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
Trust! You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how. Sir.
Sylvie. Gather your things.
The motif. Oh, okay. Well, he's got the chisel. Somebody was asking how they justified rolling Kratos' abilities back. I think it makes sense. I mean, they do talk a lot about training, but at the same time, I think the previous encounter was meant to be like he's sort of rolled back some of his savagery. I think somewhere in there you can kind of like, blah, 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 blah. Is this PS5 only? No, it's also PS4, but it is PlayStation platform only, yeah. Imblwinter. Fortified husk cuirass. Going with pauldrons of might. Because I can't stand to see Kratos wearing a full shirt. Never. Oh, you can actually change the Spartan Rage. Cool, cool, cool. Take a shower and hydrate. Yes.
Are you ready?
I think it's important to game in a state of good health. And that includes being like eating the right food, well rested, hydrated. Only the finest pipe weed. Showering is the best. Yeah, especially when it's cold. It's like a mini... Nice.
And keep the change, you bastard!
It's like a mini sauna just for you. All right, Odin. Like a son before him, Odin has come to our door. He does not seek vengeance for Baldur, but instead speaks of peace and inaction. Odin claims that Atreus has been searching for Tyr and has requested he halt this endeavor. I am not pleased that he knows more about what my son is doing than I. While I do not approve of what Atreus has done behind my back, I will not abide the gods of this realm coming to my home and dictating our actions. If he does not want us searching for Tyr, it is likely that is exactly what we should be doing. I must note that he offered a deal of peace for our inaction. If I did not have better counsel, I would have been tempted to take it. His threat to Freya made this impossible. She may persist as a danger, but to ally against her with her former husband is unacceptable. That's good. That's surprisingly principled of Kratos.
Where are we going?
The old temple in the wild.
And I think reveals...
It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
Reveals the depth of his gratitude to Freya. Pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna wrap it up there. But thanks again very much for watching. One last plug before I go. Please check out our sponsor. Okay, install numbers creeping up a little bit, but yeah. If you want to check out the Capital One shopping app, I'd appreciate it. And it's going to unlock more goodies for the stream, so that's always good. All right. I'll be back tomorrow, streaming more probably this and Sonic. That's a great life to be in. Actually, what I also might do is kind of like an encoder test, just a general encoder test. I might just try a bunch of really fast-paced games, like Doom Eternal and stuff, just to make sure that the frame rates are nice and buttery for everybody. When do we continue? It's going to be around 12 noon Pacific time. And then it's a certain someone's birthday then tomorrow as well. So I won't be able to stream all day because there's certain celebrations occurring, but should be able to put in a good amount of gaming. No, Teton, I've streamed God of War 2018 on PC. Yeah, I have it. I played it a lot. I just finished Give Me God of War on that. Okay. Since that chunked your frames in a way I've never... Oh, you mean for the frame tests? Yeah, maybe. It could have just been it could have been something else. If something's gonna overload the encoder, then everything should, depending. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow, and have a great night.